Okay, guys, good morning and welcome. And today is Sunday, which means it's time to talk about Combatants, Episode 7, aka Combatants will be dispatched, the Konosuba 2.0 of the spring 2021. Now, Combatants Episode 7 it's a pretty chill episode and funny at the same time. While Combatants be funny as it is, there's some references that we had in this. Plus, we lost two people. Sorry. We had two kills in this episode, and they're funny as it is. So, and like I said, it's so funny that I can't even describe the feeling I'm feeling in this episode. This episode got me rolling every time I watch Combatants. It's some funny moments that makes us like, you know what? Forget the storyline. Forget the plot of all this. Let's just watch Combatants as we're just looking at a Konosuba thing, where Konosuba itself doesn't really have an awesome plot device like we see it on a regular basis in every anime. But this one takes the cake. Not in terms of plot. Like, forget everything. Let's just watch Combatants just for a chill episode. Because last week we had like a shipping moment between Snow and Six. But after that shipping mess up thing with Six did, we're right back to the funniness of Combatants. Oh, and I'm sure everybody had a good weekend. I'm sure everybody had a good day. Good fallout of the Demon Slayer pop-up thing, because I got my favorite Hashira girl from Kino Kuniya. So yeah, from that Demon Slayer pop-up thing they had in yesterday. So props for and all the other stores that they had. But I'm sure everybody had a great time in the Demon Slayer pop-up. That's what I should have brought up first. But let's get down to business. In our review of Combatants Episode 7. Okay, so I don't know where to begin with Combatants. It just feels everything's back to normal, except for Six. Six wanted to go back home with his teleportation device. And then you got Azeroth reading a Konosuba reference, reading a light novel of Konosuba. Now, they didn't want to say Konosuba because that's copyright. So they're going to, like, you know how, like, Dr. Pepper is Dr. Popper, or Harry Potter is Holy Potter. So they're trying to put a lot of references in there. So when they did with the title, it's not the title, like Konosuba and this. So they just like Kosaka, whatever. And it was funny because we knew from a Konosuba fan, we knew that is the title that they were saying. Funny how it is, we're like, oh God, here we go, the Konosuba reference. And the thing is, we rarely got Konosuba references in Combatants. I don't think we ever got anything like that. I mean, like, looking back right now, I think we only had like probably 2, 3, 4 references of Konosuba. One of them was the novel that Astaroth was reading. The other one is when Six did that explosion thing, and the whole panties thing like that. But the reference that Kazuha did with the panty swing, and so like I said, we rarely get a Konosuba reference. Maybe I'm not looking at it completely different, but I'm sure some of y'all have. But again, props for them giving an opening act of a Konosuba reference from a novel that Astaroth was reading. Now, Six is so angry that he can't get home. You know what he did? He took down his zipper bed. This guy got guts. The fact that he zipped up his fly and then show it in front of the computer so Astaroth can see it while he's gyrating his body around the computer. Six doesn't care. He's a straight OG guy who doesn't give a fuck, but he does it anyway. Six is funny. Now, I like the spotlight we're getting now from Tiger Man. He keeps saying, meow this, meow that. Because he's saying every sentence goes with the word meow in it. You attract more people. Okay, how you doing, meow? Oh, I got some food there. Let's hang out. Meow. You want to go to the bar? We can get something. You can go to the bar. We can get something to eat or drink. Meow. Stop meowing. Stop meowing. Everything with the word meow is so funny. I should have counted how many meows I should have counted in this episode. I should have counted how many meows we got. And I think we got like what, 10 to 12 of them, because that was so funny. Even Alice got into it. She's like, stop meowing. Oh my God. The word meowing is so fucking funny. I couldn't kill myself with the morning laugh of meow and this, meow and that. And Six and Tiger Man was fighting, and their sword broke. The sword broke. And Alice like, oh, if it's so broken, why don't you just glue it together? And then then Snow come into the parade and say, where's that flame zapper? There's a $5, there's a 5-year loan on that. There's a 5-year loan on that. And then I'm surprised Snow is dumb. Snow is dumb. Because how the hell they hide their sword in the back and they're like, here you go, it fought a long battle. That's 1 kill count. We lost the sword. We lost Flame Zapper. Rest in peace, Flame Zapper. You are a good friend. We lost the Flame Zapper, and Snow's crying. He's like, oh, my sword! I'm gonna 5-year loan on this. Why, God? He's all sad and everything. And then Tiger Mask says, I call him Tiger Mask? Why did I call him Tiger Mask? Anyway, the Tiger Mask gave him the Tiger Mask gave him the sword, gave him the sword that he used, and he's like, Six is like, you're a charming guy. She has a thing for you. But then he got you know how people say they got a taste? Like, people have their taste in anime girls, like, or they type of women. That's Tiger right there. He goes on and say, oh, I have a thing for little ones, not big ones. And I'm like, what? Wow. You know, I was shocked he said that. He saw out there and said, I have a thing for little ones, not big ones. Like, and I'm like, damn. So I mean, like, but that makes sense. In the back of my mind, I'm like, that makes sense because that means he likes Rose. That chimera looking girl that goes like ball in the darkness kind of thing that always eat meat. So I'm like, oh, so you don't like Snow, you like Rose. And I explained, but that's the thing. In the opening of Combatants, if you look at the opening, you see Tiger going like staring at Rose and locked up in the cage. So I hope we get more spotlight of him and him with Rose, because that would be a great episode to see. Just him and Rose together. Oh my God, I can't wait to see how that goes. That Tiger need to come back. And I like his face. I like Snow's face when she got the sword, when she got a new sword. Kind of like La Blue Girl. I don't know why, but the way Snow's reaction was funny. Okay, so we lost Flame Zapper. We lost the sword. That's 1 kill. Keep that in mind. And then they go on the bar, chilling, having a great time. And then these little boys, snotty boys, call him Superman. He's like, how about I stick up your ass or whatnot? So they want to investigate what kind of meat that is. So Snow, Alice, and Six went out and they found this shrimp MokeMoke. This tall ass shrimp monster MokeMoke. And then the MokeMoke took down the snake. But then, as Six, we finally know Six is afraid. So it's not surprisingly, but we don't know Six is afraid. They have no dangers. He has a danger sense. Like, we gotta go, run! He sensed the danger. And you can hear in the background that Monkey, like, MokeMoke. And here's the funny thing is, then Six encountered MokeMoke, the giant shrimp monster. And then they were, and I'm like, I'm looking at it from a Pokemon standpoint, because you know how, like, let's say Pikachu was like, Pika, Pika, Pikachu, Pika, Pika. And then Ash would say, Pika, 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 Pika. So, like, oh, okay. So when that shrimp MokeMoke came into the parade and said, MokeMoke. Six communicating with MokeMoke language. And they want to be friends. But when they try to be friends, Six made one true friend. A true friend. And then it's all of a sudden, as soon as they held hands, trying to be like best friends, Snow just came in and just fucking sliced the shrimp. Oh my God. Oh my. I can't stop laughing. The fact that Snow came in and destroyed the friendship that was gonna happen between MokeMoke and Six. I feel bad for Six, but funny. I feel bad for Six, but it's funny to watch him cry. He was crying and shit. Okay, rest in peace, MokeMoke. You were a true friend for like 3 minutes and then you die. So rest in peace. I feel bad. I feel bad, but it's funny to see that. And they cooked him. They ate his friend right in front of him. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. It's one thing to kill. It's one thing to kill MokeMoke in front of Six, but to eat it in front of him, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, now that's second. Okay, that I have. The second half is Grim. Like Grim got some spotlight in this episode. Grim has a spotlight in this one. Now with that, so the second half of the episode was Alice saying that everything you're doing is fake. The whole summoning thing, it's all fake. You know, like she don't believe in the whole magic type thing. Like this, like we believe that whatever Grim's doing is this fake. And Grim trying to back it up. Trying to back up like she can actually summon great demons on a regular basis. Like she could do it. But in Alice's standpoint, she's like, nah, I don't believe you, not one bit. So they go out, him and again with Six. Six goes out with Alice and Grim just to see Grim doing the summoning. And then that poor rabbit. Oh, that rabbit. I'm like, oh no, you're gonna kill that rabbit? No. But Alice don't give a shit. Because Alice an android. She doesn't have emotions. Fun fact though, Alice, every time I look at Alice is more like Gabrielle from Gabrielle Dropout. You know, that angel now who's now an otaku and she doesn't give a fuck about the people with her friends or whatnot. But if you look at the appearance and the personality that Gabrielle from Gabrielle Dropout and Alice from Combatants, they both have similarities. Both blonde hair, both don't give a crap about the world that it is, and they play by the same voice actress. So when you put them together, they're the same. It all makes freaking sense. It all makes sense now with Alice and Gabrielle. I think Alice and Gabrielle should be really, they should be, I think Alice and Gabrielle are really best friends. Really, but still, watch Gabrielle Dropout because you can see the connection that Gabrielle and Alice is. So anyway, back to the summoning. I feel bad for the rabbit, even though the rabbit didn't get to, but Alice don't care. She's like, okay, fine. I'll use this pork, I'll use this meat here that I saved up. So when they summon the creature, they're like, I was surprised that they summoned a demon. Like a hot, sexy demon girl, devil girl out of nowhere. And it was funny because I don't know why, but she reminded me of that. She reminded me of one of those characters from Peter Grill. You know Peter Grill in the Philosopher Time thing where Peter Grill slept with two ogres, a pig, slept with two ogre sisters, a pig and a elf and a lolly elf girl. So I'm like, okay, I'm sensing some Peter Grill just by looking at her. But then, and then like, I grant you a wish. Six was gonna have his harem. I'm like, he's like every man needs a harem. That's true. Every man needs a harem. Cause we don't cheat. Talk about it. Any harem because MC characters, male MC characters don't cheat. Talk about it. That's what I like. I like Six. He kept it 100%. He want his harem because not all harems, because every harem has this. Like you want to live the dream of the harem. Like imagine you like, do you want to get a harem? Yes. Rito from To Love Ru, he got his harem. Basara from Shiromano Testament, yeah. Issei from High School DxD, yeah. Minato from Sekirei, yeah. Or the guy from Lady vs. Butlers, yes. But still, like I said, he wants to have his harem, and I love his taste. I really do. I want a harem too. We all want a harem. So as soon as you try to get the wish, Alice is like, okay, let me see. She pulled the cloth up and see if that was actually fake or real, pulling up the cloth. And then it got real bad. I feel bad for the demon, though. She's like, oh, you gave me a wish? Okay. Do genocide. Kill the demon lord, kill the Momoshi, kill MokeMoke, kill this. You're doing genocide. Like, okay, conquer 3 worlds. Okay, can you bring the 3 worlds to us or whatnot? And I'm like, damn. All that hard work that Grimm did, and then you're gonna call the devil, do all these wishes, saying, but basically it was like a genie it was like a devil and a genie. You know what I mean? Like, that's why. But still, it was like a genie in a bottle type what they were doing. So it's like, okay, do whatever you want. Okay, so how about you clean my toilet that's clogged up here? And so again, Alice doesn't care. So when the devil shot Alice, she's like, I don't have a heart. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I want you to clean. I want you to cook. All that shit. And then when she transformed to a huge ass demon, that didn't impress Alice. Alice is just like, so you're gonna clean my bathroom? You clean the bathroom or not? I'm like, damn, Alice. Damn, Alice. I think Alice, by far, has stole the spotlight in this episode. She has stolen the spotlight this episode. And then how mean she was when she called Grimm a con artist. I'm like, oh my God. The disrespect that she says to Grimm, and then she squeezing the rabbit. I think the rabbit's not alive. The rabbit's alive, not dead. So anyway, we get to the point towards the end where the princess said they're running out of water supplies. So we all know where, I think the direction that Combatants nowadays, they're gonna explore the whatever area it is to find some water supplies and bring it back. Okay. As for Tiger in the corner saying, "Oh, I wish I had my groups of little girls." I'm like, this guy wants his harem of little girls. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, he got taste and all. I'm not saying his taste is bad. I'm just saying, like, damn. I mean, we all have taste in animes. We all have our taste of girls in anime, like blue hair girls, big tits girls who are tsunderes, girls who are kunderes, yanderes. I get that. So I'm not gonna judge him. I'm not gonna judge the Tiger Man's his taste of women. I'm not gonna judge that. And then, saying the word meow a lot is really, really funny, but still. And I like the ending of the episode where Astra and her two friends, because if you remember her two friends, they were facing like a Power Rangers group in the back. If you look closely at that image where the other two was facing off a group of those Power Rangers in the opening, like in the beginning of the episode, if you pause it perfectly, you see that. But I like how they did a video conference call, and Astaroth left their voice only thing, and they all heard everything that she was talking. So that was a funny episode to end it. That was a funny moment. Let me say that was a funny moment they did. So what do we got in this episode? So overall, this episode was a pretty chill yet funny episode. We've lost 2 people. I know this video's long, but guys, hear me out. We lost 2 people in this episode. We lost 2 people. Rest in peace, Flame Zapper. Well, not 2 people. I'm not gonna say people. Let me say that. We haven't lost 2 people. We lost 2 important things. One of them is Flame Zapper, the 5-year loan that we all love. And then we lost MokeMoke, MokeMoke. We lost MokeMoke, the one friend that Six had a connection with, and Snow killed him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Whatever seafood out there, I'm telling you guys now, wherever seafood you guys go, look at that shrimp and say, MokeMoke. That's all I gotta say. So, again, a great episode. Again, it was a chill yet funny episode. I enjoyed it. And again, we had a reference. We lost 2 people. And Alice is being Alice, which, by the way, Alice had the spotlight in this episode. So, props for Alice. And Grimm had her spotlight too. So, again, but mostly overall, Alice. Now, again, I don't know where the direction goes. Because right now, with the way that the princess looking at this water supply thing, I think the other episode's going to lead to them going to towns, trying to figure out where to get more water. So we'll see in the direction where Combatants is going to take towards the plot. But again, there's not much to say because of what the direction of it is, because it's Konosuba 2.0, but let's see where it goes. So thank you for watching this episode of Combatants, episode 7. I look forward for next week's episode. I don't know if I'm going to do it next Sunday or whatever comes in play, but my week is going to be hectic. So thank you for watching this review of Combatants, episode 7. I look forward to it. I look forward for next week.